Hello and welcome to our GEG NI video on how to insert objects into Google Docs. We're starting off with how to insert different objects within a Google document. So we're going to start with a plain blank Google document and take a look at one of the recent additions, which is Smart Chips. So these are interactive objects that you can insert into the document, and it will allow you and whoever you're collaborating with to access the same information. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you the quick way to insert the most common items that you use. And this is done simply by hitting the @ symbol on your keyboard. And you'll see here that there is a list of different items that you can choose from. Building blocks will allow you to enter pre-populated tables, meeting notes, different trackers that you can try and use. What we're going to pick from today is the date, and we're just going to pick any date at all. And what it means is then everybody will view this date in the same format. They can see a countdown. So for example, we can see that this is going to be due in 8 days. I can choose the format that it can be seen in. I can also quickly insert dates by typing @ and then the specific date I want, today, tomorrow, the 28th of April. What I can also do is then click on Book Meeting, which will open up in Meet. I can then add the relevant guests that I want to add and forward that on as normal. The other way you can insert Smart Chips and other objects into your Google Doc is by going to the Insert menu. Here you will have the options to insert images, tables, drawings, and other items. We're going to continue to look at the Smart Chips and our different options. And what we're going to choose is Place. Now, by choosing Place, it will then open up in our document again, and I type in the specific address or a general address of where I would like to reference in my document. So we're just going to type in Belfast, and then when we do that, if I hover over Belfast, it will actually give me the option to preview in Google Maps and to get directions. Going back to our Insert menu, we're going to have a quick look now at drop-downs. So we have 2 already pre-populated drop-downs, and I'm just going to show you one of those. I'm going to choose Project Status. From there, we can edit the text, we can edit the colours, or we can keep it exactly as it was. If the 2 pre-populated drop-down options don't suit your needs, you can then go to the Insert menu, choose drop-down and New drop-down. From there, you can create your own title, options, colours and number of options. And I'm just going to populate this one quickly to let you see what it would look like as a finished piece. One of the most common items that would be used in a document like this is perhaps a reference image. So I'm going to show you now how you can do that. And we go back to our Insert menu. You can of course drag and drop, but I want to show you an extra element here. So if we go into Insert an image, I can actually choose to search the web, and this opens up the Explore bar, and I can search for a specific item or image that I'm looking for within Google. So I'm going to go for something simple like the Eiffel Tower, and it will populate options for me. There are 2 ways of inserting this directly from the Explore bar into your document. You can either select the image and then choose Insert, or you can just double click on the image that you want. Once that's inserted into our document, then we have different options for how we would like it to fit. Now, I always like to choose wrap text, and then I will choose 0 or a very small margin. This is personal preference, and I'm going to fix its position on the page. Now I'm just going to move and resize the image very quickly. I can then choose from this bar different position options where I would like my image to sit, or I can click up in the top bar and click on image options, which will open up a menu on the side and give me different options to use with my image. From here, I can choose specific positions on the page, or I can choose from a selection of 9 common positions, being centered, centered top, centered bottom, etc. Here I can also adjust the size, lock the aspect ratio, I can choose the transparency, and I can also recolor the image. I would strongly recommend spending a little time playing about, getting to know your options and what works for you. I hope it helps, and enjoy getting to use your new Google tools.